Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to do the latest chapter of Naruto, and this is going to be short and sweet because the chapter was short and sweet. I've talked to a decent amount of people about Naruto, and the general consensus is that it's drawn out, it's overdone. People are done with it. They want it to end. They think it's, well, I think it's dragging out. But I am the anomaly in the fact that I still love it. I don't want it to end. Sure, I do agree that it is getting somewhat boring, but long story short, I still very much like it. I do agree it is dragged out and boring, however, in certain chapters. But the author can do what he wants, and this is his precious baby, and he wants a grand finale, and therefore he wants everything explained and everything drawn out, and the greatest final battle you could ever think up. And so I don't blame him, because I would probably do something very similar. Now let's get to this chapter. The whole chapter, in summary, in my opinion, would be: how can I turn Madara into this character without making it seem too absurd? And then he just did it. Like, that's literally what happened. I believe the character's name, that female cat girl, is Yasuro, but I could be wrong. I could look it up, but there's pressing issues at hand. The point is, though, that I definitely thought that this chapter was more okay. This is more so like on the whole arc. I think it's drawn out, and I think I want it to end soon. I am surprised I'm saying that, because I'm the anomaly where I like the series. I don't think it's boring, and I think everyone else I talk to are just freaking hypocrites, because they always complain every chapter and yet they're still watching and reading every week, which is just absurd in my opinion. I very much like these fights and battles, and how crazy that these people have progressed. But this chapter was one where it was just like the author pretty much realizing that I can do anything I want with this manga, because the imagination is the limit. So because I don't want Madara to be the final boss, I want to up the ante and transform Madara into the strongest character ever mentioned in the Naruto universe. How can I do that? Oh, it's kind of absurd how I did it, but I'm going to do it anyways because I can. Do I blame him? Slightly, because it's so clear that the author's like, I want this to be the best finale possible. Therefore, I don't want Madara to be the end person. I want to throw in one last plot twister after the millions thrown in. And there are always these slight plot twisters. None of them are OMG, oh my gosh, how did that occur plot twisters. They're just subtle plot twisters. As you can see, League of Legends is running in background. But yeah, honestly, that's literally all that happened, and I think it's a little bit drawn out, but we'll see what happens. And I mean, literally, that was the whole chapter in 20 pages. Not much else happened. I guess I would like to conclude with the whole fact that it's kind of sad how literally what this means is that everyone has been weaker every single generation. Literally, think about it. The strongest initial generation produced offspring that were slightly weaker, and those produced slightly weaker offspring, and so on until the current generation of Naruto and so forth, who had to have been powered up by that time traveling old man in order for them to even combat these people, which is kind of sad. But that's all I want to say. As always, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. See you later.